Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Apis English, your everyday space to grow your English and grow yourself.
Hey, hey! It's great to have you here again. I'm Liam.
And I'm Anna. Today, we're diving into a really personal topic, how learning English can actually change someone's life. Not just a little, but completely.
That's right. And we're not just talking about school or work. We're talking about confidence, relationships, dreams, things that really matter.
So let's start with a simple question. Liam, has learning English changed your life?
Absolutely, 100%. I wasn't always confident speaking. I grew up in a small town. English wasn't something we heard every day. I could read a bit, write okay, but speaking, that was scary.
I feel you. I was afraid of making mistakes. Like, what if I say something wrong? But then I realized making mistakes is part of learning.
Exactly. I used to say things like, I am boring, instead of I am bored. People laughed. I felt embarrassed. But I kept going.
You didn't give up?
No way. I started watching English shows, repeating after the characters. I spoke to myself in the mirror. I joined an online class. I made friends who corrected me gently.
That's such a great tip, speaking to yourself. I did that too. I used to describe my day in English, even if I was alone. Like, today I went to the supermarket. I bought bananas.
Right. It sounds silly at first, but it builds fluency. And more than that, it builds confidence.
So, Liam, when did you realize that English was truly changing your life?
I think it was the first time I traveled abroad. I was in Singapore. At the airport, someone asked me for directions in English, and I answered clearly, naturally. I didn't freeze.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. And then I started using English at work. New opportunities opened up. I gave a presentation to a client from Canada. 2 years earlier, I couldn't even order a coffee in English.
Wow, that's inspiring. You went from being afraid to being a communicator.
What about you, Anna? What's your English journey?
Well, I used to be shy. I loved English, the sound of it, the music, the stories, but I never thought I could speak well until I joined a local English club.
Oh, tell us more.
It was small, just 5 of us at first. We met every Friday. We talked about movies, shared jokes, played games in English. Slowly, I started speaking without fear.
That's beautiful. And now you're here, teaching others, inspiring thousands.
Yes, I never imagined I would be helping others feel strong in English, but I think that's the power of learning a language. It doesn't just open doors, it helps you find your voice.
Let's talk about something many learners face, feeling stuck. What helped you when you felt like you weren't improving?
Oh, that happens to everyone. I call it the invisible progress. You think you're not moving forward, but you are. Slowly.
Yes, you listen to a podcast, you understand one more word, you read a post, you recognize a phrase. Tiny victories.
I started writing a short diary in English every night, just 3, 4 sentences. After 1 month, I looked back and wow, I had written a full page.
I did something similar. I kept a new words notebook. Every time I learned a phrase I liked, I wrote it down. Break a leg, take it easy, out of the blue.
Those little habits become part of your lifestyle. It's not just study time. English becomes part of you.
Exactly. Learning English isn't only about grammar. It's about connecting with people, ideas, stories, even with yourself.
Anna, can I share a short story?
Please do.
I once met a student who said, I don't have a big dream. I just want to be able to talk to my son's teacher at school. She was a mother learning English after 40.
Wow.
After 6 months, she sent me a message. She said, I spoke to the teacher. I understood everything. I even made a joke. That day, I cried.
That's the real magic. English changed her life, not by giving her fame, but by giving her voice.
Let's give some tips to our listeners. If you're listening now and thinking English is too hard, here are 3 simple things you can do today.
Number 1, talk to yourself. In the shower, in your room, wherever. Describe what you're doing.
Number 2, listen every day. Music, podcasts, short videos. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just enjoy.
And number 3, celebrate progress, even if it's small. 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow.
Remember, you're not behind. You're on your journey.
And your journey is valid, beautiful, powerful.
Before we close, I want to say this. Learning English changed my life, not because it made me smarter, but because it made me braver.
Learning English taught me patience, courage, and kindness toward myself.
So, to everyone listening, you're already changing. Every time you try, every time you listen, every time you speak, you are growing.
Thank you for joining us. We're so proud of you, and we're walking with you.
This is Apis English, where language becomes a journey of the heart.
See you next time.